Alright, I said give me 10 likes on a video and I'll upload the most intense chest day. So I'm gonna train as hard as possible in this chest day. I'm gonna give like all like the sets and reps and stuff and the weight as well. So yeah, let's do this. So I just wanna kind of say right now, right? You know when you look at like the people who are rocking the fitness industry right now, like Sam Sulek, Max Taylor, you know, like, bro, they're all just like, they're just up there, you know what I mean? You know when you sit there and you watch the videos and you're like, bro, this guy is sick as hell. They just sit there like Sam Sulek, bro. I'm gonna be a B-Tech Sam Sulek right now where he sits in his car and he's like, yeah, so chest day today. Trying to hit chest as hard as possible. And you know, it's important because everyone, you know, there's no real like set thing where it's like, oh, you need to do this amount of this, you know what I mean? There's no like 100% yes, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. So when you're training, you know, everyone's kind of like doing what they think is best for themselves, or, you know, looking at other people's workout splits. But, you know, it's important to know and to like kind of sit and state and find out yourself, you know, how many sets and reps like is too much or just right for you. Anyway guys, you know, I hope you liked the video, because I'm about to train. You know, it's one thing to say, I'm gonna train as hard as I can, but then when you're in that moment, in the middle of that set, you're in, like, say you're doing like tricep extensions and you're like, yeah man, I'm about to blow up my triceps, I'm gonna go as hard as I can, and you get like 3 or 5 reps in out of that like set to failure, or like especially heavy weight. You know, some people do like heavy weights to like sets of 8, but man, when you're mid-set on that heavy, you know, heavy to failure set, and you're thinking, oh man, that mentality low-key just dipped, because you're realizing my triceps are about to fall off. You know, those moments there, you know, it's hard to explain, because, you know, you see David Goggins and all these motivational speakers, they're like, you know, when I'm in that hard situation, you know, I just don't give up, and I keep nah, man. I've been in times in those sets where I'm thinking, alright, I'm about to beast it, bro. I get 5 reps in and I'm thinking, oh my god, no. But you know, it's hard to explain, because it's not like a switch and then all of a sudden everything, the pain goes away. No, you sit there and you straight up, bro, you firm it, but you gotta have some sort of like dog mentality in you, bro. And everyone says that, but you gotta like just switch up, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta sit there and be like, you know, it's nuts, man. Shit, you gotta, like, the way you have to do things. Like, some people take pre. I say some. Almost the entire, like, everyone takes pre. I don't think I know one person who doesn't. Oh, maybe a few. But like, when you're in that moment and you're thinking, man, this really fucking sucks and hurts, you kind of gotta just like, the only way I can describe it is you just gotta push past it. And that's what everyone will say. But you kind of gotta sit there and think to yourself, like, I'm not, like, you gotta dead ass like confront yourself mid-set, bro. And to any normal person, this would just sound like so like stupid and just like, what the hell is this guy talking about? But bro, you gotta like straight up like sit and you gotta like confront yourself, bro. That's the best way I get through my like sets, where I'm thinking, oh man, this is heavy as hell, you know what I mean? Like, you sat there and you're thinking, oh come on man, you know what I mean? You're here for a reason, bro. You're out here working out, so don't be a little bitch and be like, oh okay, that's enough. No man, you know what I mean? And then when you start thinking this way and you get into like the routine of bro, you'll find that every time you train and you get in that moment where you're like, oh no, I gotta give up, it's too hard. Bro, you straight up go like, you know, shut up. You know what I mean? And the more you, like, it's hard, man. It's like, you know, examples where, say if you're like a nervous guy or girl, you're a nervous person, right? And you hate, you know, talking in front of people and, like, say giving presentations. I remember when, back in like high school, when I would be given a presentation, bro, I was so like, scared, nervous, the whole lot, bro. Anxious. I'd be there like, it's like the end of the world, you know what I mean? But then when you slowly kind of get used to doing them, like presentations and talking and stuff, you like gradually just kind of get to a point where you're like, I've been nervous doing these presentations for so long, and every time I've done them nervously. So you kind of get into a, like a, you know, you kind of build that like mentalness for you. Like you kind of give yourself like a superpower, you know what I mean? And that superpower is like, you know, even though, yeah, I'm nervous as hell, bro, I can still do this, you know what I mean? So don't ever like add a block on yourself and be like, oh, I'm nervous so I can't do it. You know what I mean? That's like the worst thing you can do, man. So now how this leads back to training is, when you're in that moment and you're thinking, bro, this is heavy as hell, bro, my, like, you know, especially when you're doing like volume sets, like sets with loads of reps and it's heavy as ass, and you're like, yo, man, I ain't got no more reps in me. It's that moment where you think like, I can't give up because of this, man. I can't sit here and be like, oh no, it's too heavy. Bro, no, you gotta like lock in and like, you gotta dead ass like chat shit to yourself, bro. You gotta be like, nah, you know what, man? Stop being a pussy, man. You're here for a reason, bro. You told yourself, oh, I'm gonna get big. So train hard and stick to that mentality and get big, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta just do it sometimes, bro.
You've been lost and alone in the city tonight. Getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control.
I'm just gonna straight up try and film sets of 80 for like reps, so yeah, I gotta like actually not follow that set.
But I will guide you home. Crowded places, feel it sinking in. Lonely faces, say you need a friend. No matter the distance, I will always be there. No more inhibitions, I'll show you again. You've been lost and alone in the city tonight. Getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control.
for this entire workout, the longest rest I've had between a set is like a minute, like tops. I've been doing back-to-back sets and like everything, bro. My chest has been activated for like since the start of the workout. Yeah, come, bro. So that was the chest day. I'm feeling a tiny bit sore already. I think that kind of proves that intensity over duration is valid as hell. So that was the hard ass chest day. It's kind of hard to sit here and be like, oh yeah, that was the hard ass chest day, because you'll find you'll always end up like training harder. You know, there's no way that I won't ever train harder than that in my life. So, especially that's where the excuses come in. No breakfast. Kind of just like, I don't even know if I ate this morning. No, I don't think I did. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you're new. Yeah, because I really do appreciate it, man, you know what I mean? I'm trying to build this YouTube up, because at the end of the day, man, if I can sit here and just, you know, have fitness as my like job and life and career, then, you know, I'm happy, man. But obviously there's always more things to strive for, you know, because it all starts out, you know, when you look at Chris Bumstead or like bodybuilders and stuff, they all started out with just going to the gym when they were young, you know what I mean? Parents or friends, but you know, they all started out as like some little kid going to the gym, you know what I mean? And then things like David Lade, and obviously, you know, Lex, Max Taylor. Look at like the new ones now, bro, like Shizzy, Sam Sulek. You look at them all and, you know, they didn't just like blow up over, like, well, they kind of blew up overnight with Sam Sulek, but you know, they didn't just like, you know, they weren't just like boom, automatically they got all this. You know, they've been making videos for years, and you know, they ain't been getting loads of views. Like Shizzy spoke in one of his videos, yeah, he's saying that, you know, he used to just record because he enjoyed it and stuff, and then he started getting more attention, you know what I mean? And that's where like the fake natty stuff. What I'm trying to say is, no matter what, if you start something new, you'll always, you know, you always start from zero, you know what I mean? You always start from zero. And you know, that's what scares a lot of people to try and, you know, do new things, because they think, man, I don't want to go to the gym. You know, it's too hard, and it'll take so long for me to get good looking. And then you've got the other half people which are like, right, you know, I'm gonna start a gym because I want to look good. When you kind of started something like the gym with that mindset of, I want to start because I want to look this good, you know, it kind of, I guess to some people it may turn into like a clock, you know, it's like ticking away the days, and you know, eventually you won't even kind of realize that you've changed or look any better because you're so focused on like trying to look different and better. So I mean, from my point of view and my kind of example, when I first started going to the gym, it was, I guess it was like another cool thing I could do with my friends, you know what I mean? Start the gym, you know, and there's like no negative to go into the gym, especially when you have friends, because you go to the gym, you work out together, you have the social aspect, you know, you have that like, oh, let's train hard, and then your growth aspect. So, you know, I've been on that growth aspect for a while, you know, focusing solely just to get big, you know, try and train hard. But it's good once in a while to have that session where, you know, it doesn't go 100% like how you planned intensity wise, but if you're there and you're with your boys or your girls and you sat there and, you know, you're just like, you're enjoying yourself, you know what I mean, you're having fun, but you're also not being a nuisance to the gym staff, which is kind of hard. I will put that out there. But, you know, when you're just having fun, man, you know, you gotta enjoy the journey more than the destination. You know, the more you enjoy the journey, the sooner the destination will come, man, you know what I mean? And, you know, when you're going to the gym and, you know, you're not liking it, you're like, oh man, I gotta do this. You know what I mean? You kind of gotta think to yourself like, oh, instead of thinking, oh, I got to do this and all that stuff, if you start thinking, you know, and you start appreciating what you have in life, you know what I mean? You're like, no, I'm fit enough today and I'm healthy enough to get out of bed, eat, get dressed, and go to the gym. You know what I mean? It's like, your like view on life and how you see things is very important, you know what I mean? You know, the way you kind of think and the way you take in like negative information, you know, because there's plenty of times in life where you get smacked with some sort of negative information and then you're like, damn, you know what I mean? And if you ain't strong enough mentally, or kind of, not even that, if you ain't got that like mindset where you're like, okay, this has happened, but you know, instead of sitting here and being like, what can I do to kind of, you know, what can I get out of this? You know, what's the most I can do to make this good again, kind of thing, you know what I mean? So, you know, I wouldn't sit and stress about, you know, negative things, because it's not enough time in the day to sit and stress about negative things, you know what I mean? The more you sit around thinking, it's just a waste of time, man. It solely is just a waste of time. So, if anyone who's watching this, you know, you haven't, it's a real shitter, you know what I mean? You have the days where you're like, oh man, today's a bad day. But then you have those days where you're like, holy shit, this is the new definition of today was a bad day. You know, when you're having those days, my best advice, low-key, you just gotta feel it, bro. But no, man, you know, there is no right or wrong answer at the end of the day. So, you just gotta do the best thing you can do, and that's staying positive. And, you know, just, you know, believing in your ability to get through whatever it is, you know what I mean? So yeah, guys, really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe if you're new. You know, I really appreciate it, man, I really do. Like, you know, because usually when I upload a video, I kind of like don't look at anything to do with it for like a week or like a couple days, right? Because I upload the video and I think, okay, right, sweet. You know what I mean? I can check it in a few days and see how it's doing. because when you check in your video like every hour is like so pointless. So yeah, I check the video in like a week and I see like the views and the comments and people putting man in it. It honestly makes my day. It really does. I sit there, and even if it's just my friends, bro, like Goran's one of them, bro. He's just funny, man. Shout out to Goran, bro. I hope he's watching this part of the video. I low-key feel like he would. But yeah, man. And if you're random and you enjoyed this video, you know, just comment something, bro. You know, if you're watching the video to this point, I want you to comment cheese. Just put cheese. Yeah. Alright. See you guys.